Chris, will you hand me a beer?
Big catch. Oh, fuck.
What? What is wrong with you? Serge, why are you so...
I was gonna bite it. I had to reach over.
We almost kissed.
I was mouthing the can.
Quit trying to fucking mouth cuck my wife, bro.
Look, that is how we greet each other. Mouth.
Mouth cup. What does that even mean?
Hey, pop your can, Mikolai.
Hold on.
Oh, is this a boys club?
Well, thanks, Dameron. Dameron's a beer
Chaz.
fan.
Actually, yeah.
Chaz.
Oh my
Thank
God.
Dameron. These are Dameron's beers.
Thank you,
Dameron's beers?
Dameron.
He left them at my house. He's like, you can have these. I'm like, I'm not.
Hey, I'm excited. This episode's gonna last for 30 seconds. This is the best part. Attack on Titan is time traveling. Facts.
It is. It happens so fast. It's like, what just happened? Where did we stop last time?
Attack on Titan's
Gabby's
like...
with the family.
Yeah.
They kill all the Titans old style, and then they were just watching.
It happened so
old style.
fast.
Attack on Titan's like good sex. It lasts very short.
It happened so fast.
I hate to break it up to you, but...
That's
Like when Eren...
I'm sorry, Kenny.
This is why she apologized for the 18-year-old.
18-year-olds don't know any better.
That was so funny.
Rough. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
This is Chris. The faster the sex, the faster the flex.
This is Surge. If you don't use it, you lose it.
What up? What up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you a little bit of Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 9, Sunset.
It's like episode 23.
Sunset.
23.
I have no idea what it is.
23.
What up, everybody? It's me. I'm Chris.
This is Navi.
This is Marquetta.
I am Surge.
What up? It's Mickey.
I'm so excited to be here because
Guys.
I watched the last episode by myself and it was real sad.
Oh, that's right. You still had the vid.
I still had the vid. I don't have vid anymore.
Yay!
You know what you do, guys? The video permission to not let this be a market substitute.
Yes, because it is not.
It is not.
Support the official on Funimation. But hey, y'all, crazy shit's happening. Last episode. This is the first time, by the way, all the crew is back on the couch. It's been about a month. And and we saw some old school classic Scout on Titan action last episode, which was nice.
It was great.
Some redemption
I
for minor
loved it.
characters like
Pixies.
Pixies,
Pixies out there.
Shadis.
Yeah.
And you had
Keith.
what's his name? Sasha, not Sasha.
Gabby.
Gabby, looking
Gabby,
like Sasha.
Yeah, Gabby adorning. Yeah, that's great.
It's been good. I've been seeing a lot of really funny memes. Attack on Titan is big right now. Marquetta's wearing the shirt. We also implemented a little bit of Attack on Titan funniness in our skit with Rob from RTTV. So if you're interested in that, I'd say go check it out.
Yes. Do it. But right now, we just want to start this shit off.
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm preparing myself for this.
Charlie K.
30 seconds.
Well, let's get it. I don't want to get the doo-doo brain.
No way.
How can you get doo-doo brain with Attack on Titan?
I got the COVID brain, booby.
You wouldn't know.
You just high.
Tiffany.
You guys realize we're just like magpies with words. We just say things.
Water, bottle water.
Park.
Bottle water.
Pilates.
Tesla?
MacBook.
McCroy.
This is so scary, man. Trolls
Trust.
are big.
No.
Hey guys, I was gonna say something.
But they're going outwards, right?
You know what I think is gonna happen?
No.
You have to save it.
You have to save it.
Oh, Annie came back.
Yeah, Annie's back. I totally forgot.
Is that what you were gonna say? I'm so sorry.
No. I think Connie's mom is going to be a tomato juice.
Oh.
That seems about right.
Eren, look what you've done. What?
Yeah.
エレンに殺された。エレン・イェーガーは地獄の民を殺した。だが彼が亀の巨人を呼び起こさなければ。
Stands to the end.
I mean, everybody is right in this one.
I understand all sides.
生き残った。我々は勝利した。戦いがあったなみんな。
That's easy to say when you're not on the ground.
Right. I mean, they're all on the ground, but he's probably one of those who didn't lose his son.
Oh yeah, that's Hitch looks nothing like how she looked in season 1.
Shit's already popping off internally.
Yeah.
The Jaegerists are yelling.
I'm loving the lighting too. This like sunset lighting is beautiful.
He's just cute. Whoa.
This bitch.
Oh.
She's so wet.
Okay.
Oh, no.
From the ice melted. She left the footprints.
She's on the move.
She's taking a fat dump.
I mean, she's been asleep
It's been
for like 5
years.
years.
It's been so long. Oh, okay.
Behind the door.
Ugh.
Well, they know each other. I forgot. Come on.
She still got it.
The ring. Them eyes, though.
We should have did the skit.
You're
you
gonna
been
sleep
asleep?
for a long time.
Damn.
Yeah, wow.
Damn, she's just getting folded. Oh.
Bruh.
She can control that?
Damn. Right back to it, huh?
He's a fighter.
She's like, you want to find out?
Yep. Bluff it if you can't.
God damn it!
Beware.
I was playing this shit loud as fuck.
It's English. Why haven't we learned the words?
I don't. All I ever wanted to do was do the right things. I never wanted to be the king. I swear.
So it's just Eren singing
Essentially, yeah. Remember when he murdered someone as a child?
with a knife on a broom.
That was cool.
Honestly, Eren's obviously in some hardcore shit, right? Like he's
Yeah.
definitely singing this song
Yeah.
with the jacket on.
Well,
When he says, "If I lose it all," it makes sense if you think about it from Eren's perspective.
Who's playing the drums? It's Levi. Levi's on the drums.
Yes.
Where is Levi?
There's Armin.
Like, where the fuck is he?
Here's
very
that.
good question.
Armin's
I
on.
love it.
What instrument?
Armin's playing the bass.
That's what
He
I was
gets
thinking.
no love and everybody
Armin's
hates
on
him. He's the
bass.
bass player.
The casa?
Guitar, obviously. I mean, she's gonna shred that shit. Look at him, yeah!
Man, seeing the Tross
This
district.
intro was just fucked up.
Oh, did you hear what I said about Connie's mom?
Connie, yeah, tomato
Yeah.
juice.
I think they just walked over her. She's gonna get there because it's so indiscriminate.
あんたが街を出るならそれを拒む理由
That's
は
right, let's get the fuck out of here.
これでようやく終わるのねあんた
Oh, she could hear all that.
Oh.
Damn, what?
I'm not a house
So
player.
she knows everything?
All the time Armin was in there talking to her,
She
though,
was
too.
conscious the whole. Oh my god, that's.
ボンネと夢を見てるようだった
It's only been 4 years for you.
アルミンの
Armin over here using you as therapy this entire time.
闇の中
Damn.
That's kind of cool. She really knows Armin is good at heart. Because he would share everything.
大体分かっていた
So you chose to stay in there, though?
そして突然私は外に放り出され
Yep.
エレンの声を聞いた世界を滅ぼす
Yep.
He's
Oh,
halfway
it's,
there.
it's happening. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
Well, look outside. It's clearly the apocalypse.
壁の巨人が
What?
私が兵士になってやった意味ある仕事はあんたとエレンが暴れた後だね
Damn.
I can't even imagine so much chaos.
今なら答えてくれる
Like the most
あんた
brutal
た
way
ち
to
の大層な目的のために踏み潰された人々
No warning, no nothing. Could have told people to evacuate.
What a weird weapon.
人を殺すことは
Starting to finally,
今日超える
yeah, take it all in now.
区別なく殺していいと教わった世界を救う使命のため
Yeah, that old pipe dream.
あんたたちの事情はアルミンから聞いてるあれを止めたかったんでしょ
Yeah.
Yeah.
世界を救うとか
She's really opening up to her.
Probably just want to
ど
be
うでもよかった
good for her dad.
She knows nothing matters at this point.
Yeah.
Oh?
母親の浮気相手がエルディア人だったとかでね
Oh damn.
Damn.
Sheesh.
そんな私を収容
So
所で
they
引
just.
き取ったの
God, that's fucked up.
That's what I thought, because he doesn't look like her at all.
エルディア人
And he's dead.
収容所に入れられたらしい男の目的は私をマーレの戦士に鍛え上げて
It's a little fucked up.
Crazy. I just saw the season 1 episode where there's flashes of this. It's fucking wild.
Damn.
Took so long to get back here.
私は物心つく前から戦士になれるかどうかの価値しかなかった時が経って私は男が望んだように強くなり
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Stomping him.
痛めつけられた分を男に返し
Damn.
Damn.
Right in the balls.
Yeah, he kind of deserved that.
Yeah.
二度とまともに
Ooh,
歩
right
け
in
な
the
い
shin.
体にしてやる
Oh, that's why he can't walk anymore.
Damn.
Damn.
男は喜んだ
Good
こ
job.
れなら武器がなくても敵を殺せるって
Wow.
Damn.
Is this your E True Hollywood story, or am I riding you on horseback?
Oh my god, Don Quixote.
少しくらい私の話をしたっていいでしょ
Yeah.
The windmill, too.
どうなってもよかったどこの国の何人が死のうが 価値があると思えなかった。
Damn.
Dressed like a scout.
あの時までは島へ向かう朝、男は膝をついて私に謝った。
This is what I heard.
Well,
そして
too late.
泣きながら懇願した。すべて捨てていいから帰ってきて
Too
くれ。
little, too late.
I think it resonated with her though, because she ended up kind of being on her own.
私を自分の娘だと思っていた。帰りを待つ父親がいる。そして私と同じように他の
And
人
you
に
care
大
about
事
them
な
now?
人がいる。もうすべてがどうでもいいとは思わない。
Good job. Glad you had character development during those 4 years.
父の元へ帰るためなら
Shit.
また同じことをやる。
Familial bonds. So she's doing this for the Vin Diesel reasons.
それが聞いてよかった。
Just thick, juicy,
Crazy.
colossal butts marching.
Hey guys, remember to like and subscribe.
I did not read that.
It helps the algorithm. It was info we already knew. It was just the Titans of the Walls are meant for this. Like we
Oh,
島の
no
悪
shit.
魔が乗り込んでくる
I've
日
given
が
up
来た
on
んだ
reading
ね。
those.
地ならしが発動されたんだ。
get ready for Battle of Tross Part 87.
Fuck.
全ての
You're
命
trying
を
to
奪いに
convince
来る
them.
ぞ。神さんの実家も踏み潰されるんだよ。俺を信じるに値する根拠
Because all of us are here right now. And we all heard it.
どうせ集団で口裏を合わせて
Yep.
こっから逃げるつもりなん
Mass
だろう。
hallucination.
You fucking dipshits.
俺も口裏合わせだというつもりか。可能ではない。
Hey, buddy.
共謀罪が
Oh my god,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Go for it. Fire on the crowd. Get what you deserve.
Stop it. I just saw Sadaru them.
さっさとやれ。
Oh, they should have left without saying anything.
約束してくれ。帰ってくるって。
Damn, man.
約束する。
Oh.
Nah.
Damn, she did promise.
Fuck it.
Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, he trained her. He knows martial arts.
He just got
But his
he
leg
just
is
got
gimpy.
shot. He just got shot. They
He'll be
killed him.
fine. He'll be fine.
I think they
she
killed
was
him,
gonna
dude.
make
Nah,
back for
he's
him.
fine.
映画が集結してこの砦を仕切ってます。
Oh, now you on his side. I'm glad. I'm glad you're on his side now.
Sorry. Huh, what do we do?
He's like, fuck him.
もう私の居場所はどこにもない。
You got to fulfill your purpose.
弔ったばかり。
Shit. He is the
Yeah.
commander no
映
longer.
画派は民衆に支持され、のぐそして余生を過ごす体力もないしな。
Damn.
死んでました。
Or he's a lieutenant? I don't know what his rank
俺た
is.
ちが教官を守ります。しょんべん小僧どもの足毛をおとなしく受けたと思っておるのだ。
Let, huh?
You let it happen.
貴様らはイエーガー派に従い、決して背くな。
Damn,
この
sound
体
advice.
制の中にいろ。
He's really looking out for these guys.
立ち上がるべき日が来る。決して自分を見失うな。
That's a whole deep extra layer of shit.
I know, there's already such discord amongst the Eldians that even if they wiped every other race out, they'd have another problem on their hands.
お母さんを人間に戻すことを諦めろって言う
Yeah.
の。言うよ。
Armin is good at convincing people of things.
できる限りのこと。神の信用を得られない。まだどこかに潜んで
Mm-hmm.
ライダーや車力の巨人をおとなしく9つの巨人の継承をかけた問題が消えるわけじゃないから、この巨人の力をめぐって争い続けた。
I mean, kind of feels like you're building up for that.
正直今すぐベッドに入って2日間程度眠りこけたいくらいには疲れてるけど、
Ugh.
Feel you,
今で
buddy.
きるだけのことを
Then you'd miss the whole climax.
こじんまりした今後の人類史に大きく影響するだろうから、お母さんはひっくり返った巨人のままでもいいんじゃないかって。
Damn.
He's not gonna hear that. I would not. I'm with Connie here. I'm sorry. And they were too.
She's not a
That's
good-
what they did to Armin.
She would not be a good Jaw Titan, though. That'd be a dumb
手
move.
助けをしなよ。
He's not thinking about that. He's not thinking they will need them because Eren's taking care of the entire
わ
world.
からないよ。
Wait, can we
それにどうしようもないだろう。ハンジさんと兵長は殺されたかもしれないし、
Levi.
ロックたちが僕らにも銃口を向けるかもしれない。もう兵団の指揮系統は機能してない。無秩序だ。
Yeah. Oh, I love that. The flipping camera angle.
アズマ人、もうどうしようもないエレンのことなんか考える余裕はないよ。
Gotta focus on what he can.
Eren is all Mikasa can think
Mikasa
about.
is so
Yeah.
done with this shit too, though.
Yeah. But there's nothing they can really do. Like,
こんな無様に当たり散らして
I think I don't know what Erwin would have done at this point.
生き返るべきだったのは
oh
僕じゃなかった。
no.
No.
Is this what you're gonna
Come
tell
on,
to
Armin.
Connie?
Come
Nah,
on,
buddy.
bro.
Come
Nah, you're
on.
good, buddy.
One last little. I don't believe in myself before he believes in himself again.
少年の命を引き換えにすることをコニーは深く考えためらうはずだ。
Connie waited
俺はしばらく
4.5 years. He's like, I'm about to be a character.
君たちも早くここから離れた方がいい。ミア、
Slowest sunset on the planet.
Yeah.
元気でね。私の本当の名前、ガビっていうの。
Go on, hug each other. Yes. That is the true image of what we're fighting for here. Then maybe they'll forgive each other too after both.
What the hell?
Jesus. Ouch.
Floch, somebody kill this motherfucker. He's bad news bears.
How is he? God.
He is consolidating power.
Does he?
This is the weirdest frat hazing ever.
All right, Floch's dead. Can we agree?
Yeah.
You lying?
They didn't do shit.
Bullshit.
Did he? Why were you right by the wall then?
Right?
He's
そしてお前たちは故郷をも失う。お前たち義勇兵がこの島に来た動機である。この島でエルディア帝国のために力を貸してくれる者がいるなら、エルディア人として迎える。
Tackle him.
誰がお前なんかに
I
damn,
mean,
bro.
let him empty the clip and then fuck him up.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess everybody's back there with guns.
義勇兵の誇りを貫いた。
What?
誇りに死ぬことはない。
How many bullets you got left?
Now he wants these like refugees essentially to live
You are
under
full of
submission.
shit.
Yeah.
He wants them to be under submission.
Bro, really? Those are the options you're
考
giving
える
them?
時間を与え
Yeah,
よ
it's gonna be great.
You're just setting up for another war, like hundreds of years down the line.
Floch was a dictator. Now he lost it.
This is
う。
a
さっき
Floch
の質問
dictatorship.
だが、エレンが島の外の問題を
Yeah,
完
you
全解
lying
決
ass
するなら。
God, I never want to wear that scout jacket again as long as he's wearing it.
あの地獄を生き残ってようやくこれを手にしたんだ。もうお前らは戦わなくていい。
As long as it pleases you too.
なんじゃ、お前は
Oh damn, he's harkening back to the day one shit.
Hell no.
そうしろよ。
You know, Floch did survive the Zeke baseball throws, so I understand his
He's not
perspective.
entitled though.
But yeah, he's
だ
wrong.
からもう昔のジャンに戻
Toss
れ
him
よ。
out the window.
いい加減でムカつく生意気な野郎に。
リヴァイ兵士長とハンジ団長はどうしたの？
Somebody
残
else.
念ながらジークに殺された。
Nah.
コニーさん。
Oh!
いいんだよ。危険な南から離れた方が。記憶喪失のお前を安全な病院まで送る。俺は兵士だからそのくらいのことをやって当然だ。
Connie, come on, bruh. Why are you doing this?
First time he's been selfish in the entire
立
series.
派な兵士になっておくれ。
戻ってこないけど、母ちゃんだけは取り
The
戻
mom's
す。
gonna be like, why did you do this? Like, now I'm gonna be thrust into this whole conflict.
ありがとうございます。コニーさん、
He's not gonna be able. He's not gonna be able to
こ
do
こ
it.
でしてくれるなんて。なんとかして南に戻らなきゃ。
Mm,
兄貴とガビに
but I
合
think
流
he's
した
not
ところ
very
まで
nice.
覚えてる。その後一体何があったんだ。
Shit, yeah.
それに、どこかで見たことある
Oh
気が
no,
する
would
ん
it
だ
be
よ。
like
He might put it together.
コニーさんが俺を知らないなら、気のせい
On
だ
the plane, right?
What did you just say?
Plane?
On the plane or the blimp, whatever they were on.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I
still
thought you were
going?
making a lost reference.
我々マーレ軍の生存を絶望視したのでしょう。
It's Hanji. It's Hanji.
いや
Card.
Oh,
これでいち早く本国に事態を知らせることができる
I can't believe he's
し
alive.
かし、あれを止める策は何か終わりでしょうか。
ない最後まで見
ハンジ
もがくまでだ
What?
Whoa.
Whoa, come on! Come on!
Are you serious?
Right?
Nah.
食べないで
They're like the opposite side of the coin. Her.
ご安心ください
Damn, there he is.
人畜無害の死に魚です
It's fucked up.
Fuck. Well, there's your answer.
Well,
Preview! Preview me!
Jesus.
Pride.
Hey, I love that we're like essentially back in classic Attack on Titan, and it's like just as good. It's fucking crazy.
there's so much happening.
Like
What is
we
this?
got all the heavy kind of. Hold on, I'll wait for it. We got like all the heavy kind of like sci-fi
The screen
lore
cap, yeah.
stuff over these last couple episodes, but right now we're getting like we're fighting for all of humanity type shit that we were getting back in the beginning, and like
Yeah, and it really is this time.
Yeah.
It really
Right.
is all here.
there's so
really
much
is this
like
time.
with Armin being like, if we don't fix shit now, 2,000 years, we can spend the next 2,000 years at war with each other. Like it's all happening again, just because I think it's easy for humans to fall back into like the things that we do naturally, and
I mean, look at the.
with chaos happening outside, no one's thinking about the next. Fucking no one's thinking about the next day. They're thinking about what they can do now that's going to be like, we can do this now. Like, old girl's like, I just picked through rubble and shit. And it's really, really, really fucking dope to know that, like, that's kind of where the story's headed. There's so much more left. The Titans aren't even, it's all, like, 2 minutes have elapsed. Like the Titans aren't even off the island yet. It's crazy.
There's so many.
But there's
of them in
so
the wall.
many
It's
of
just
them. Like
how
the
many of
walls.
them
Are they in line?
Well, there
Are
were.
they walking
so.
in a straight line?
I
They're
think.
just
I mean, the walls
avoiding the
were
island?
huge. Remember how big the walls were and the spaces between the walls.
I
So if there's
imagine
Titans in
I-
every single.
I imagine it's like a ripple because the walls were kind of like
Yeah,
wall,
they're
wall.
circular.
So like I feel like it's like
Going out in all directions.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
rippling outwards, each from the
Oh,
inside,
so there's multiple
outside.
streams going.
So, but if they were doing, I think someone
See,
in
but
this
he was
episode
leading
said
them.
that they're going in a line, because I think if they're all going in a line, that he'll just be able to destroy things at a
Eren was
time. Because
leading
if
them.
they all went out in a circle around the world, they get further and further away from each other to the
So
point
they
where
went-
like one town would be like getting a Titan, and like,
Just-
10 miles away or like 50 miles away, there's another town getting a Titan. They wouldn't know it. But if they're in a line, like just line up and crush this country all at once, and then we'll do another one.
They can't hurt they can't hurt us in the Midwest though. It's already like flat.
He just skips over the Midwest. He's like, someone got to it before me, I guess.
Rumbling. It came already. It came.
Dude,
What?
there's just so much happening. It's just right now there's so many things happening that's kind of hard to pay attention to, and I think that's what Armin's point is. Like he was trying to figure out, like I don't know what to pay attention to. Like, do I care about this? Do I care about that? Like, I don't even have time to think about Eren because Eren's gonna do what Eren's gonna do. Like, how do you even stop him? Do you just catch up to him and try to talk sense to him? Like, there's just no stopping Eren.
Yeah.
He is a
I don't
skeletal
even-
monster.
I don't even know
How
if
do you
he's
reach out?
well. So his
Yeah,
head got shot off. Like, how do we even know if it's like? Well, no, he's in control. He's in.
I
control.
mean, because he gave
It
gave a
doesn't
very
make- yeah,
Eren-esque
No,
message
he's
to
in, He's in
everybody.
control.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, what if he's not even like in control right
Oh,
now?
he is.
Yeah,
No,
he's
he fully
definitely.
is.
No, he's in control.
I was like gonna say it just was a slightly slower episode, but we needed it because we needed to catch up with Annie, her motivations, which are family. And then we got Connie's stuff, and then we got the stuff with Floch. So it was good because all the factions that Armin actually had mentioned just now, like who are we supposed, like what's the more important thing? Trying to deal with Eren, which is an impossible task, or trying to like deal with the fallout of how we're all gonna react to this as like a collective group.
See, that's what I like, because it's like the thing's happening, and now we need to check in with everybody and how they're responding to it happening. And with Armin's whole thing too, which I think might hit home for a little bit of everybody else, but like we all lived through 2020. There was a brief period of time where like, we don't know what the fuck's happening. And you can't focus on all that, but you're like, I'm going to hyper focus on the things I can focus on.
Yeah.
I also think Armin is kind of running away.
He
I
needs
feel-
a side mission.
He's just like trying to like, oh, this is easy thing that I can do. I'm gonna go do this, whereas he can stay and try to mediate the situation with Jean and Floch. Like the situation that's happening with Floch, like he could actually take charge and try to do shit. Like, no, we need to send out the troops on the ground, need to like help the people, like try. But he's like, no, I'm gonna go stop Connie, who has gone so far away. It's gonna take me forever to get there, and somehow he's magically just gonna show up when Connie gets there. I don't know how it's gonna happen.
But
It's
I think
gonna happen.
Armin-
Connie's taking a long way around.
Armin's always thinking though, so like he always has a logical answer. He's like, we need Falco, we need to get Falco online in order to get like Cart, and who else did he mention?
Reiner.
Reiner,
Because
like
if they can get
that's
Gabby-
that's it. They need to. Armin understands that clearly. They need to work together.
So he's
Because
just
if all
thinking
the-
of a bigger, high level plan instead of like what's happening on the ground. Like, yeah, there's a tension
Yeah.
within, like, this cracks within the army, but whatever, we'll deal with that.
Yeah.
If
later.
all the
Like-
Titans end up on different ideological sides of whatever the next upcoming conflict is, which Floch is making sure that there's going to stay some conflict. If they all end up on ideological different sides, they're going to be at the same problem where the
So,
Titans are
another
going to go to
civil
war
war.
with each other.
Yeah, yeah.
They're going to have a
True.
civil war. It'll be terrible, and whoever is the founding Titan, which can control them all, eventually would probably have to be like, my only option is to kill us all or
Yeah.
pacify us.
I love how Hanji and Armin are so similar in thinking that she's doing the same thing. She
Yeah.
walked right up to Peak
right.
and
Like,
Magath. Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't have a whole lot of options.
I just feel
She's
really
got money.
bad for Connie. Like, I completely
Fuck Connie.
understand what he wants to do, and if I was in Connie's shoes, I would do the same. Because Armin still, he's an idealist, so he still has hope. But if I had seen an army of giant ass titans flattening the entire world, and I knew that my mom is right there, and the entire world is about to get flat, and there's gonna be, end quote, no enemies outside. There's still gonna be like shit inside and internal politics, as we know with Floch. But I can't think about that right now. If I'm Connie, I'm just like, there's my mom right there, and I have the key to bring her back for at least 13 years or 11 years.
It's the one thing he can control.
Yeah. I would have done the same thing.
It's similar to Annie. That's why I think they juxtapose both of their stories. Because, I mean, while it's the wrong move to make, we understand why Annie, at this point, I don't think is on anyone's side besides getting back to her father. And Connie's trying to get back to his mother. So
You think her dad got shot? I think he got shot.
I think he got shot. I think he's all right, though.
No, I think he's fine. I
did.
think
Because they didn't show it. They would show it if
I think he was able to pull the gun on a side. Maybe it killed some random person from the crowd. And
I think cutting away like that may be insinuating. Because like if they were gonna die, they would have showed it.
They probably did a whole riot.
So I feel like cutting away like that insinuates maybe they bested the guards.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I think too that like once again like when the world is that everybody here is on the couch in the world. Everyone has selfish things that they want to do, but like you don't do those things because of society and because of morals and all that. But like once it feels like the world just went to shit.
There's no society.
Yeah, then you're like, I'm gonna do the selfish thing I've been wanting to do. Like Connie's probably been like Connie probably thought he's visited his mom multiple times, probably thought I don't agree with what he's doing off tops, but whatever. He probably thought multiple times about how he could bring his mom back. He'd been figuring it out. He's like, if my mom just ain't one of those assholes, she'd be able to come back. And like when he saw his opportunity to finally be selfish as the world is ending around him, he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be selfish. Like the world's ending. Like shit's out the fucking door. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the only family he has is like I'm gonna try to like I totally understand where Connie's coming from.
He needs to think about it a little bit beyond the very first step, though. What's she gonna do? She's gonna live for 13 more years. She's gonna have the jaw power. She's gonna have to be in. She's gonna have to be in the center of this conflict.
But I don't think that's what he's thinking. He's just trying to like bring his mom back. Because
he ain't
I'm
thinking.
pretty sure, like if I his mom whatever be like, okay, wait, like I just ate a kid. You brought me back by making me feeding a kid.
Well,
and like how would she think? And he's not thinking that far ahead.
Well,
I get it.
At some point. Also, his side, Connie's side, was like helping and protecting Zeke, who was the person that turned his mother into fucking Titan directly. Yeah. So like, there's a lot of conflicting emotions for Connie, and I completely, I don't agree with him doing it, but I understand it. And if he does it, I'm not gonna be mad. I will literally not be mad at him.
I'll be pissed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be curious. Like if it does end up going, like what is the mom's thought? Like now she's back, like what is she?
Butt naked, covered in goo, and it's just like I ate a child.
Yeah, you have to be actively participating more because like you can't just be Titan and be like I'm gonna go live my life. No.
Well, I mean that's what the other Hammer Titan was a scientist. He was doing fucking research. He wasn't participating in a war.
But they didn't know who he was. But now they know.
They did know who he was.
But I mean, we're just having a conversation.
The Beast Titan, sorry, no.
No. Like Mickey was saying something. I just want to make sure everything can be heard. That's all.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I don't think it is gonna happen since we're like so close to the end.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think so either. I mean, I get why he's doing it. I don't think we need to like justify why he's doing it. I get it. It's just the wrong move. It's Armin, even though he's doubting himself, saying you should have brought Erwin back. That's just self-doubt he needs to get over, but he's still making the right move. This, whatever conflict, however it can get resolved, it's going to be done by idealists like Armin and not people that are gut reacting like Connie, because everyone's gut reacting.
Also, Floch is Negan.
I have a prediction.
What is it?
For how they could take Eren out. It has to be Armin. He's a nuke. He just has to land on Eren and just transform.
I think it needs to be all the Titans. Every single Titan needs to fight Eren. That's the only way to bring him down.
Is he Pipering all the Colossal Titans?
Yeah.
So Survey Corps, I mean, they could, if the Colossal Titans are just ignoring everything and just stomping, they could use them to catch up to Eren.
How many? But then you have to keep in mind too. They could do that, but also because the Survey Corps only has the gas and the gas is limited. Like, do they have enough gas to? You know, we've seen them move all the tanks and all the OD in
Peak
here.
brings the gas, all the spare extra gas.
So, that is going to take everybody. I think that would be the one way that this would be an interesting kind of like utopia turn towards the end if everyone decides to fight. But I want to talk about Floch and him consolidating power and him being so he reminds me real quick of people who are like, I talked to God and he told me that I could do this. Because like Eren's not around to vouch for him. He's like, Eren told, like he saw his opportunity in the vacuum to consolidate the power. He's a fucking fascist. He saw people he could other. He saw people he could also make second-class citizens as volunteers. And he's using violence to do it. My guy is so on this shit that he's just like, Eren told me I could do this. I was ordained by God to do the shit that I'm doing, and when God gets back, you can ask him about it. But until then, I'm the one with the gun. So
if I was there, I would have called. Someone could have called him on his bullshit. It's like, so why were you right by one of the walls then when the rumbling happened? You almost fucking died.
The only people that could
I was trying to make it look real. Sorry.
But I didn't.
The only people that probably would be able to say anything are all the other goons he's got that are all holding rifles. So they're just like, for them, they're like, well, this sucks, but in the new society he's building, we are just below the top. So
and he's
keep
literally
holding the guns and doing it, baby.
He's presenting the option to the other the Marleyan volunteers.
Yeah.
Like Anya Capone. He's saying, I mean, look, subjugation is better than being dead, right? Like just being like, accept that you're going to be the minority now. Just accept that you're beneath us, and it's all good.
3 times?
Right? He's like, look, I just blew this guy's face off in front of everybody.
That's less
Your options
good.
are that, or do what I say. That's not too bad, right?
Right. You
Right?
got freedom. There's a freedom now on the other
My
side.
version of freedom. I love it because I think that it's like he's super opportunistic, which one means that in the real world he'd be super successful. Like that's it. Like he saw an opportunity, he seized it, he knew all the right things to say. His words were irrefutable. How are you gonna argue with him when he's like, bro, Eren told me I could do it. Eren's God. So
He
Eren
never
told
wants
me.
to.
That's my next excuse for
Eren
everything.
he never wants to fight. Like he was like, don't you never want to fight again? Because he survived that crazy ass baseball throw by Beast Titan. Like he was the only survivor aside from Erwin, who eventually died. But that's crazy. That's what he took from Erwin's leadership. I believe so.
That shit was nuts.
Who are you talking about?
Floch. Like he was there when Erwin's like, "Oh, we rage," and then get hit by a rock.
The episode seems such a long time ago.
It was
such a different fight, such a different war.
Was that called Hero?
Hero, yeah. Erwin, like what he would do if he were here, I don't know, because he died at the perfect time. He died before finding out the truth behind everything.
Yeah.
So he died just thinking, I fought for the truth, and we got it.
So you remember his father too was the one who was like instilling like shit in him that was just like because his father was like, yeah, the world's like different out there and shit, right? Like so he would be fucked up. Like he just I don't know how he would be able to accept that.
Hearing
like
about all this,
my conspiracy theory, dad was right about everything. Like
oh god.
Comatose.
Yeah. I like the way this episode opened up. It kind of reminded me of that Game of Thrones episode when Amelia, like, when Dany burned the whole Red Kingdom, and then you see Arya going through the through the valley, through the streets to see all the
and then there was
like,
a white horse for no reason. They
randomly flying.
It's fine.
Imagery.
Let's not.
There was a white horse in Game of Thrones too. There's always a white horse.
That's what we were talking about, Mickey.
Oh,
we were just saying it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I spaced out and then I came back and it was too late.
That would have been really weird if they had a red horse, like white horse, just like.
For some reason, I remember a white horse in this show too, and then it's okay.
No, they were riding even the Don Quixote.
They kind of forgot.
Can I be ignorant and ask a question? I know that Don Quixote tries to fight a windmill. Is that it? Is that what happens? I've never read Don Quixote. He goes on an adventure and fights a windmill because Holden was reading Don Quixote too, and every time there's a windmill, people are like, "Oh, Don Quixote." I don't understand.
Because he thought the windmills were giants.
Oh, okay.
So
giants.
Yeah. So he was in his mind fighting giants. I mean, there's a.
He's just whooping a windmill.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, the Titans are giants too, so it all kind of.
The imagery, I was like, that's a dope shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
Hitch is Sancho Panza. I don't know. Hitch looks literally nothing how she looked in season 1.
I remember. I remember her eyes, and she had a different haircut. It was
like
short
grayish,
and curly.
Yes.
It was short and curly.
She was with Marlowe.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Bulkhead Jones
with
guy.
Marlowe, but Marlowe's the one who dies like terribly, right?
He died.
Yeah. Okay, I kind of remember her.
He died with Floch.
Every time they cut back to Marlowe, and they're like. I remember that shit we did to Marlowe, and they're all like, we don't want to talk about that. Like, out of all the things that...
you're thinking Marco.
Marco, my bad.
Marlowe's another guy.
Okay.
He was the one in season 1 finale that was, like, sticking up, like, trying to fight against the corrupt military police, and they're like, what are you doing, you fucking wimp? You can't do shit. I don't know if you remember.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Marco, who dies terribly.
long.
But Hitch...
Cut back to his death, like, 10 times.
Yeah.
Like, I like Mappa, what they've done, but some of the old character designs, like, Hitch is literally a different person.
They kept saying this episode 4 years ago. Is that how long the timeline of the 4 years?
Since
That's
she,
it?
4 years since seasons 1, 2, and 3, essentially.
Yeah.
Really?
Into season 1 would have been when I was well, I mean,
That's not.
Yeah.
That
But
seems like
when
a
it's
lot
not
of
that long at
growing
all.
up in that time.
It is. So
they've been at Super War.
everything from when This is season 4.
Okay,
B.
so it is exact 4. Like each year was 8 seasons.
Damn.
No, not really.
No.
So
9 years
Because Eren was
Year and a quarter.
in the internment zone
They
for a
should've
while.
Yeah.
everything from season 1, when the Colossal Titan comes back after Eren and them had trained, everything from that point to right before the final scene in season 3 took place in like 2 months. Like all that,
wow.
like Kenny shit, all the Reiner betrayal, all that shit happened in very, very quick succession.
Yeah.
So the biggest,
And then a 4
most
year.
of
know
the
what that
time-
so
must
the biggest
mean.
gap is between 3 and
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why Eren is so different now.
No.
You know,
I'm the same
when
at the
every
same
time
time.
we're thinking about the last 2 years for us, because us collectively, all of us, has been so much like, fuck, I don't. When did we do that thing? Like anything we did in 2019
Yeah.
feels like
Yep.
it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
For them, they're probably like,
Remember that shit with
You know what?
Shiganshina
did we
and
ever
all
do
the
any like?
trust and-
Every
when we-
time I say something happened 20 years ago, I'm talking about like 1990.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's not 20 years ago. That's like,
That is
literally
in fact
10
30
years.
years.
20 years ago is post 9/11 now.
I know. When I say
God.
20 years ago, I'm
Christ.
literally talking about 1990s.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about 2000s.
Dude,
I
the
still think
timeline
of the
is
80s.
fucked up.
yeah, oh god, yeah,
I'm
fuck.
old.
Yeah,
I'm an 80s baby myself.
hell yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Well, everybody, thank you for hanging out. Let us know what you think. Tatake?
Tatake.
You know, we've been enjoying this. It's been going hard. Why don't you guys let us know how you feel about it down in the comments?
Tatake.
Oh. Bye.
Gobby, fucking Gobby.
Special thanks goes out to Raga Go, Palakrishnan, Mashal, Clayton Davis, Joe Mags, and Keyboard Junkie.